Hello, everyone. Thank you for staying on a little past our normal end time. But I'm here to talk today about Fleur de Ville, meaning the flower of cities, which combines the love of flowers, local design talent, and unique displays for events like no other. The brand works with top local florists, designers, growers, and nurseries to create stunning displays of art. Our team got to visit their latest installation last week at the South Coast Plaza Mall in Orange County, California. The 2024 exhibit, Artiste, pays homage to remarkable artists from various disciplines. Talented local florists created these mannequins inspired by cultural icons spanning from contemporary visionaries and trailblazers to masters throughout history. We have Funny Girl, one of musical theater's most iconic shows, is a tribute to the stage itself. Inspired by the legendary vaudeville star Fanny Brice, it premiered on Broadway in 1964 with Barbra Streisand and returned in 2022. This May, Funny Girl will be on tour at the Sager Strum Center for the Arts. This mannequin is a recreation of the Ziegfeld Follies look from the musical. Moving on, we have Yvonne Middleton, who was a pioneering British photographer of the early 20th century who founded independence through her camera lens. Known for using the innovative Vivix color photograph process, her Goddesses series in 1935 captured society figures as mythological beings, including Lady Dorothy Warrender as the Goddess series. Created by Alphonse Mucha in 1897, Daydream is a lithographic print poster created as an advertisement for a printing house. Mucha was a Czech painter, graphic artist, and illustrator known for his distinctive Art Nouveau style. In Lady of Shalott, 1888, John William Waterhouse takes his inspiration from Tennyson's poem of the same name, in which the lady, isolated in her tower and cursed to never look upon reality, cannot resist looking at the handsome knight Lancelot. Waterhouse depicts her punishment as she drifts in her boat downstream toward King Arthur's Camelot. It was the closing of the day, she loosed the chain, and down she lay. The broad stream bore her far away, the Lady of Shalott. Next, we have the Moonlight Sonata, which was composed in 1801 by Ludwig van Beethoven and is a perfect example of the transition between two key musical eras, the more rigid and classically defined era to the free-flowing and emotionally charged romantic era. Beethoven, who was already losing his hearing, dedicated this piece to a student whom he had fallen in love with, and he actually was fully deaf by the end of his life, but still taught, composed, and performed. This work was actually not known as the Moonlight Sonata until 30 years after its premiere, when a music critic described the first movement as reminiscent of the moonlight flickering off the waves of a lake. Next, we have Pierre-Auguste Renoir, who was a leading French painter of the late 19th century. He joined his fellow painters in forming their own society, becoming known as the Impressionists. Focusing on capturing fleeting moments and impressions of light and color, the Impressionists aimed to depict modern life. Madame Jacques Reading, 1876, features the wife of a collector and supporter of his work. The dance form of ballet marries grace, athleticism, and storytelling. This mannequin honors Misty Copeland, a modern ballet icon who defies stereotypes and advocates for diversity. She became the first African-American principal dancer at the American Ballet Theater in 2015 and supports positive body image and inclusivity in ballet. The Winged Victory of Samothrace is a marble statue from the Hellenistic period depicting the Greek goddess Nike on the bow of a ship. Created around 190 BCE, the statue was discovered on the remote island of Samothrace in 1863 and has been on display at the Louvre in Paris since 1884. It's one of the few surviving original Hellenistic statues, as opposed to the much more abundant Roman copies. Kokichi Mikimoto's cultured pearls blend Japanese craftsmanship and European design. Pioneering the technique for pearl cultivation in 1893, which is still used today, he laid the foundation for his luxury jewelry brand, Mikimoto. This mannequin takes inspiration from a classic strand of pearls and the artistry of jewelry design. Woodblock printing was a popular method of printmaking that began in Japan in the Edo period and went on to influence printmaking and the mass production of art around the world. The most well-known of this art form is The Great Wave by Hokusai. Published in 1831, it was just one in a series of prints that featured the new pigment of the time, Prussian blue. From ancient scrolls and paintings to modern graphic novels and digital art, comics have deep roots in various Asian cultures. This design draws inspiration from the innovative fashion cosplay artist Mikio Sakabe and the vibrant world of Asian comics, showcased in the latest exhibition at the renowned Bowers Museum in Orange County. Finally, we have Surrealism, an art movement that appeared after the end of the First World War, which challenges reality with the absurd and the irrational. Led by pioneers like Salvador Dali, Surrealism takes what we know of reality and flips it on its head, playing with our perceptions of what is possible. Enjoy the stunning floral mannequin, an embodiment of Surrealism's fusion of the natural and the surreal, inspired by Dali's mesmerizing painting of a woman with a butterfly. I really loved all these fresh floral celebrations of remarkable artists, and if this event comes to your city, make sure to check it out.